So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Matheus Cunha. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Donnarumma gets rid without sophistication. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, can he get onto this? Dimarco. Dimarco goes on a run down the left wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Haaland. Chance! He's scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Dimarco. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Timber. Has a look and plays it forward. Half an hour played now.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Matheus Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. Barella. Alvarez. Added Zubimendi. He's had it taken off him. Zubimendi. And it's Lopez. Goes for a shot! And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 36, Zubimendi. Number 23.
So off we go once more.
Number 2.
Vietnam
Indica.
can really do
Number
with some
32,
bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Turnbull. Coming on the field.
Robertson deals with that comfortably.
Thurman. Number 13.
Dembele.
Partey.
Dembele
Number
will not
5,
want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Number 26, Robertson.
Robertson.
Number 87, John Evans.
Look at the space. Matheus Cunha! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Konate is there and he can get that clear. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Fired deep towards the back post. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Dembele. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Haaland is onto this. Timber. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Zubimendi. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
João Neves, he gets big. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Matías Cunha. Coming on the field is
João
number
Neves.
15, Palmer.
Your impression so far,
Substitution
Jim?
in progress.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's looking wide. Partey. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Lopez. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Robertson, quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance here to counter. And it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's the chance to counter. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Dembele. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Mbappe. Great vision. Konate. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Van Dijk. Now João Neves. Partey. And it's Palmer. And it's Dembele. Fermin. Nicely weighted ball. A real chance! In he goes again. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's beaten the last man. Bruno Fernandes. And Cucurella. And he's forced to go back. Timber is sharing after that one. Alvarez. Palmer. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Zubimendi. And it's Dembele. And he skips past his man. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Partey. Fermin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. Just about within shooting range. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field, number 9.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 41.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Bruno Fernandes. He's played it back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Ball driven towards... He's got tall! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Dias. And it's Van Dijk. Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Engages and forces him off the ball. very much into the last knockings. Now it's Alvarez. And he's picked it up out wide. Drilled in low.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Yildiz. It's a searching pass. And a chance! And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Palmer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Can he finish? Thuram touches it back. Thuram. And it's Lopez. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. And I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and He always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Floated through. So it is still 0-0. DiMarco.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is...
Goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Matheus Cunha. Timber. Matheus Cunha. Now DiMarco. Now it's Alvarez. And Branthwaite. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played with finesse. Ball's gone out of play. Konate. Barella. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Haaland gets into a good position. Half an hour played now. Zubimendi. Oh, that's nice. Timber stood his ground strongly. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barella. And it's Timber. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. He is through here. Thuram!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Matheus Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here. Matheus Cunha's cross. Played up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice sequence of passes, this. Konate. Matheus Cunha. Played out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Vermin. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Translates.
That gets things going for the second half.
Is number 5.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Alvarez. Vietnam come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Subimendi. Out towards the flank. Now Subimendi. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And it's Van Dijk. DiMarco. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is ended up in no man's land. Here's Matheus Cunha. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Real chance! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
Could move up a gear here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. 60 minutes played. Goulet. And now the breakaway. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to...
Yildiz! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
DiMarco tries to play it through. Dembele, nicely weighted ball. Will play through for the wide man. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
So what can they make of this? That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8, Matheus Cunha. Number 32, DiMarco. Coming on the field.
Fermi.
Number 41.
That's an imaginative pass.
Number 9.
There's the shot! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Goulet. Now it's DiMarco. Now, can they get him away? Played into the box.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And this is Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. And it's Arda Güler. Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele. Great vision. He's found a way through. Opts to... And the finish! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a throw. And here's Dembele. Caught offside that time. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And a shot! He's scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Matheus Cunha, lovely pass, but can he get there? Konate gets good distance on it. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
DiMarco gets into some space. Timber goes long. Goes for a shot! And now the breakaway. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Played back in. And he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. Opts to play it back. That has been slung wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland is onto this. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Timber. Looking tidy in possession here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course. Matheus Cunha!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Spreads it out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram might just make this. DiMarco. DiMarco charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goulet. Barella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dinked through. Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Zubimendi powering forward here. Oh, delightful ball. Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Arda Güler. Thuram! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. And it's DiMarco.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looks to the other side. Zubimendi. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
And that's the second half started.
Number 2, Ndicka.
Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Dembele.
He won't be happy with that one. Haaland. Ball played for Dembele. Di Marco. And here's Mbappe, and this is Dembele. Di Marco. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Shoots! And it's Di Marco. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Haaland. Can he get away here? That's good running with the ball. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Goulet, and they can counter here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Lovely bit of skill. Dembele. To Barella. Looking to play it. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Di Marco, in by Di Marco. That's a decent clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Dembele. Konate makes the interception. João Neves. And it's Di Marco. Haaland. Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. And they're on him in a flash. Di Marco. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? Vermin. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
He's gone direct. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Barella. Number 32, Dimarco. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice. Number 26, Robertson.
Timber gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ruben Dias. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Zubimendi. That's headed upfield. And here's Mbappe. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it's Dembele. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Lovely feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fermin. That's an excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rice. And it's Dembele. Oh, that is a nice touch. Dembele. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. João Neves.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zubimendi. He's looking to win it for them. Is there any support? He might not need it. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 36, Zubimendi. Number 12,
into extra time we go.
Campbell. Coming on the field,
Konate.
number 13, Partey.
And
number
Robertson.
87, João Neves. Substitution
And it's
in
Neves.
progress.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Rice. Pass is just off target. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Driving on and making good progress. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. That is good strength. Haaland is fouled. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Lewandowski. Caught offside that time. João Neves, great defending, strong and determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rice. And it's Dembele. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that has not gone well.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Fermin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Di Marco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time, extra time.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Well, it
of
has
anybody
been
who
a
sounds
punishing
so
game, both
underwhelmed
physically
today.
and mentally.
Please look at the
But
screen
does
for
either
information
team
on
have
how
what it
you're
takes to
playing
find a
this
winner?
stadium. Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Dembele. Robertson providing an outlet on that flank. Konate with the clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dembele. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Mbappe is first to take the long walk. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Lewandowski next in line, and here he is.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Vietnam are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Vietnam from one behind. Belted right down the middle.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dembele will take the third penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Vietnam looking to draw level. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Big character, big moment, big save. Dembele is the last of 5 scheduled takers. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played over towards the opposite flank. Added Zubimendi. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Knocks it out wide. Lofted in. And he's taking no chances there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Barella. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Real chance! He's scored!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Added Zubimendi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Di Marco. Barella. Vietnam finding their... And the shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Barella.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Yildiz. Passing nice and neat. Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zubimendi. And here's Thuram. Zubimendi gets across and deals with it. Vinicius Junior. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh. Mbappe! Loose ball now. And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fermin, given the lift of his goal. And it's Timber. And it's Lopez. Timber. Yildiz. Very nicely done. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, smashing header! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
And here's Yildiz. Backward it goes. Barella. Matheus Cunha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's made its way to him. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Just a quick
So in
announcement.
they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. And here's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram opts to play it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. And it's Barella. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Matheus Cunha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Vinicius Junior. Now Di Marco. Vinicius Junior. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Timber. Back towards the middle. Haaland takes a shot! They've done it! And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Barella.
And it's Di Marco. Fermin. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Number 21.
Spread out to the left.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Thuram. Zubimendi. Haaland. And they can counter here. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Added Zubimendi. DiMarco. Quality ball. Into the last 5 minutes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he was alert to it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. This is the time you need that pace.
There will be 3 minutes added
Throw it.
time.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Partey. Threads. He's having a shot! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. DiMarco. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Barella. Matheus Cunha. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Partey. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rafael Leao goes on a run down the left wing. DiMarco. Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? Fermin.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Lopez. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well read, nice interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Matheus Cunha. That's Partey. Now it's Haaland. Timber. And it's Barella. That's a sharp pass. Shifted it to the flank. Plays in a big header! Harmlessly behind. Rafael Leao does really well there, he is strong. DiMarco. Barella, and it's DiMarco. Oh, such a clever touch. Matheus Cunha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fermin. Timber makes the interception. So what can they make of this? Partey. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. DiMarco going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's good play. He's making a real surge on the left. Fermin cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that was very necessary. Looks to the other side. Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's DiMarco. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read. Matheus Cunha. Showing good feet. Rafael Leao. Now DiMarco. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Matheus Cunha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ah, that's a fine interception. Matheus Cunha. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
DiMarco. Number 8, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field, number 11, Mbappe. Number 9, Fermin.
Thuram.
Substitution in progress.
And it's DiMarco. Zubimendi, and it's slung out wide.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Foot in, driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No way he was going to be out-muscled. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Nice looking ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Konate. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
That's Partey, and it's Barella. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ruben Dias. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Vietnam have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Barella. Number 13, Partey. Coming on the field, number 15,
Palmer plays it short.
Number 36, Zubimendi.
Haaland gets it away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ndika. Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second. Terrific header! Fermin. Great vision. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Palmer with the short one. Lovely feet. Fermin. And he's been shifted off it.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Konate, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Palmer. Vietnam go in search of a late winner. Mbappe. No, it's Dembele. Palmer. And it's Lopez.
2 minutes has been
Gives it
indicated.
back. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. He's in a great position here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Timber. Tries to pass it through. Zubimendi. Now DiMarco. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. Timber has it in a wide position. And here's Mbappe. Matheus Cunha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ndika calmly anticipates. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zubimendi. Matheus Cunha. Looking for a runner. Oh, important interception. Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save. Half-time, extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Halfway through extra time and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here?
Substitution on the field, number 3, Van Dijk.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 26.
Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. That has not gone well. Chance here to counter. Fermin. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's been given away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Cucurella. Now it's Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. It's Lewandowski!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Dembele. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, and it was clear who the better side was in extra time. It was equally clear why they didn't win it.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties.
On how to find your way around this stadium.
Mbappe is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Lewandowski is the next man in the spotlight. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Palmer is the second man to step up for his team. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Thuram will take their second.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Haaland is third in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The third man in the queue. Terrific penalty, unsavable. Three each. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Goulart is the fourth man to step up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Vietnam at the point of no return. Sticks it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
And now,
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.